Look at them blocking the path.
Sir, you can't be recording in prison.
Sure I can.
No, you can't.
Why can't I?
Put your camera down and keep it moving.
Why can't I?
You can't record the prison, sir.
Why can't I?
It's a security risk.
Okay. Well, you see, this is a public area.
You can't record the prison.
Okay. Pretty sure I can under the First Amendment.
You can't record them.
Yes, I can.
So they recorded the state and they're not willing to.
Doesn't matter, they're in public right now. So are you. What's your name and badge number?
They're not in public.
What's your name? Yes, they are. You see how this is all public? And you have to...
You can't record the prison. It's a security issue.
Yes, I can. You see, it doesn't matter. You see, yes, it does.
Because how do I know you're not out here?
Here, you see how I'm talking right now.
This is public.
Exactly.
Public.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm in a public area doing a constitutionally protected activity.
You are not allowed to record.
Sure I can. I can record whatever I can see from a publicly accessible area. This is a public area. You just said it.
I don't understand why you're recording them.
Doesn't matter what I'm recording or not. It's a constitutionally protected activity. What's your name and badge number again for the second time?
Well,
Badge number?
we don't have badge numbers.
Yours, sir?
It's on there.
I can't read.
Well,
the
zoom in
camera
on your
can't.
phone.
So you're refusing to identify yourself verbally.
And what is your
it.
name?
You're refusing to identify yourself verbally.
Name is here.
Alright guys, take a good look at this moment, because right from the start you can feel the tension building. The officer is visibly agitated, emotional, and already losing composure before anything even escalates. And this right here is exactly where the problem begins. Instead of professionalism, we're seeing raw emotion take control. Welcome back to the channel, where the mission is simple. Expose the truth, raise awareness, and make sure every single person understands their constitutional rights when dealing with public officials. Because let's be real, most people don't know their rights, and even worse, many officers don't either. Today's footage captures one of those moments where knowledge meets authority, and things start to spiral. So pay close attention, because this is where everything starts to unfold.
Oh, okay. So it's here. Your name is here.
What is your name?
I didn't give my name.
You have any weapons on you?
Of course I do. Of course I do.
Okay.
It's a constitution. I'm allowed to. Open carry.
Your license?
No, you cannot.
Okay, so you have a weapon on you.
In a public area.
You're recording. I don't know if you're...
Both constitutionally... Yes, you do.
How am I supposed to know
What
that?
crime did
So
I...
now you have a
So
weapon.
what is your reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime has been committed, being committed, or going to be committed? No, it's not.
You either need to leave.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Why do I need to
Then
leave?
Let me see your ID.
No, you can't see
You
my
have a
ID.
weapon on you. I need to see your
No,
ID.
you don't. What is the
Yeah.
legislation or law that says you need to see my identification? What
are
crime?
not
What?
concealed. If I can see that,
I know. Look at them blocking this, right?
if I can see that, that's not a concealed carry, and I guarantee you're not
What?
allowed to open carry.
Okay. Why don't you check the Delaware State Code on that? Go ahead.
Let me see your ID.
No, go check the Delaware State Code on open carry first.
Let me see your
No, you're not seeing my ID.
ID.
No, you're not.
Then why are you here?
Because, well, for one, I don't answer questions.
That's odd that you're recording them.
No, it's
That
not.
you're some kind of like
So you're just assuming that I was recording who by chance?
you're recording the offenders.
Oh, I am, huh?
Yeah.
So you're now in my mind.
And the scenery behind
How do you know? You don't know.
You were facing this way.
So?
I pulled up.
So? Actually, I was facing
You were
you.
facing the prison.
Actually, I was facing you. I have you on camera blocking this publicly accessible sidewalk right now.
Which we can.
Really?
Yeah. If we're out here doing...
Now here's where things start getting serious. The individual is standing in a public space, calmly recording. Something completely protected under the First Amendment. But almost immediately, officers step in and attempt to shut it down. They claim it's a security risk, but fail to explain how recording from a publicly accessible area suddenly becomes illegal. And this is the key issue: authority without understanding. The cameraman challenges them respectfully, asking a simple question: why can't I record? And instead of providing a lawful answer, they double down. You can already see the confusion building on their side. They're trying to enforce rules that don't exist. And when that happens, it always leads to confrontation. This isn't about safety anymore. It's about control.
State business, we can.
Okay. Sure you can. Sure.
We can.
Sure.
When it comes to offenders, then it becomes our jurisdiction. To protect them is part of our job.
So-
and we don't know what your intentions are with them when you have a weapon on you and you're recording.
Doesn't matter. This is a public sidewalk.
So
This is a constitutionally protected activity under the First Amendment and the Second Amendment.
You're not going to do.
You're not supposed to know anything. What's your RAS? What's your RAS right now?
Responsibility to
So
protect them.
then go protect them right now.
I am.
You clearly are off.
Standing out here with a weapon, staring at the inmates.
Of course.
Obviously, that's an issue. I don't know where that's not connecting.
So you're just putting presumptions in your mind there and just assuming that I'm doing
not.
things.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
And you're hostile.
No, I'm not. For one, you do not know the Constitution, nor do you not understand the Delaware State Code. What's the Delaware State Code then on open carry?
It's none of your business.
Oh, it is my business. No, you don't need my ID.
Yes, I do.
No, because I know the Delaware titles better than you do.
Here, looking at the offenders with a weapon on you.
Hello, sir. What's your name and badge number?
My badge number, name is Sergeant Powell.
Thank you, Sergeant Powell.
And you're being hostile. My job is to protect the inmates.
No, ma'am, I'm not being hostile. I'm trying to educate you because you're trying to give me an unlawful directive.
Open, looking at them.
Of course. So, as I said, why don't you go look up the Delaware State Code on open carry?
I don't need to.
Yes, you do, because you're clearly ignorant to what the Delaware Code
You
is.
are threatening.
Sir, excuse me, Sergeant Powell, do you know what the Delaware State Code is on open carry by chance?
At this time, I'm not going to answer.
Okay, well, the Delaware State Code allows me to open carry.
Listen carefully, because this is where the interaction escalates even further. The officers begin demanding identification without establishing any reasonable suspicion of a crime. And that's a big problem. In the United States, you cannot just demand ID from someone without lawful justification. The cameraman pushes back, asking the exact question that shuts down bad policing every time. What crime do you suspect me of committing? And just like that, silence, confusion, and deflection. Instead of answering, they pivot to the presence of a firearm, attempting to use it as justification. But again, the individual stands firm, citing open carry laws and constitutional protections. This is what happens when someone actually knows the law. It exposes those who don't.
Both my sidearm and a long rifle if I so choose to. As per the state code.
My issue is,
Doesn't matter what your issue is, ma'am. On a public league, doesn't matter what your security is. You need to protect the security by creating the privacy. This is a publicly accessible area with a clear public sidewalk and a fence that is open to the public to view into. This is a constitutionally protected activity under the First Amendment and the Second Amendment. And you are trying to derive my rights under deprivation of law.
I'm not.
Or deprivation. Yes, you are.
What I'm not understanding. Why
You're trying to ask for my identification, which is an unlawful directive, because you are assuming things. What is your reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed, is being committed, or is going to be committed?
That you're out here recording in prison.
So recording-
You may be.
So recording is a crime. So recording is
be attempting to break somebody
So
out.
recording
That's
is a
my
crime.
reasonable suspicion.
So recording.
That's my reasonable
No, you said recording. So
That's my
recording is a
reasonable
crime.
suspicion.
That recording is a crime.
That's my reasonable suspicion. You're recording the prison, so I think you're
But
breaking somebody
what
out.
crime is that? What crime is
You
being
may be
committed?
attempting to break somebody out.
So that's not a crime.
That is a.
All right.
Under the First Amendment, recording is not a crime because I'm free press. I'm an agent of the free press.
Well, where's
And
your press pass?
this is my press pass. Do you know what the Constitution is? The First Amendment is my
Explain it to
press
the
pass.
troopers when they come.
Sure. Because they'll know the law a little bit better than you do.
Yeah.
Especially on open carry. At the end of the day, this is
I
a...
am here to protect.
Doesn't matter why you're here. You
are-
need to create the privacy.
No,
Yes.
and I am. This is the privacy.
No, it's not.
You need to
This is a
move on.
public sidewalk. As
Alright, now it gets even more intense. The officers continue pressing, trying to create a narrative that simply doesn't exist. They suggest the possibility of criminal intent, without evidence, without facts, just assumptions. And that right there is dangerous. Because assumptions are not law. The cameraman continues to hold his ground, calmly but firmly reminding them that recording in public is not a crime. He even identifies himself as a member of the press, reinforcing his First Amendment rights. But instead of acknowledging that, the officers dig deeper into their position. You can hear the frustration in their voices. They're losing control of the situation, and they know it. This is no longer about enforcing the law, it's about saving face.
you already stated twice on film. Doesn't matter. I can go over here and record everything I want from a publicly accessible area.
Okay, that doesn't mean I'm not going to ask you questions about it when it comes to their safety.
Doesn't matter.
You're standing out here with a firearm.
So it doesn't matter. That's all constitutionally protected. Yes. No, it's not. Are you kidding me?
Safety is my concern.
Okay, you're just opened yourself up to a lawsuit, Corporal Wells. You just said my constitutional right. Okay. It's all recorded. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I just dealt with Virginia. They just tried to do the same thing. Now they're opening up for a lawsuit with the lieutenant colonel as well. You're going to face the same thing, darling. Trying to deprive me of my rights under color of law.
I'm not depriving you.
Yes, you are.
I'm protecting them.
Damn right it's what I want, because you came out here and tried to do an unlawful directive to me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I have 10 minutes of video that just says you did, ma'am. Yes, sir, I can. Yes, sir, I
Did
can.
I detain you? Did I do anything?
You're asking for my ID, which is unlawful.
That's not unlawful.
Yes,
I'm
it
just
is.
asking. I can ask anyone for that.
Of course, you can ask them for it.
Sir. Come on.
Ma'am, you need to know the Delaware State Code, for one.
Sir, you need to not threaten my offenders.
Okay. I'm real threatening out here.
Yes, you are.
This right here is the breaking point. The officers attempt to justify their actions by claiming safety concerns, but fail to connect that to any actual law being broken. And that's the difference between policy and law, something many officials confuse. The cameraman calls it out directly, even warning them that they may be violating his rights under color of law. That's serious. Because at this point, everything is being documented. Every word, every order, every misstep. It's all on camera. And yet, they continue. They insist on ID, they challenge his presence, and they try to control a public space that they do not own. This is exactly how lawsuits are born, right here in moments like this.
Have your name and badge number, please?
Off the grass, state property. Not off the grass, state property. Off the grass.
Do you know what a public easement is?
Off the grass, state property.
State property is public property, sir.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
clearly states up there, no trespassing on state property.
State
Go up
property
there and
is.
record the sign if you
Oh,
want
I
to
have.
something.
Oh, I have.
So you seen it says state property, no trespassing.
That's public property.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Excuse me, you're in my way. Excuse me, officer, you're in my way. I don't feel comfortable with you on my left side. Excuse me.
I don't feel comfortable with you trying to intimidate me with a weapon on your side.
I'd rather you face my weapon than be on the side that my weapon's not.
Sir, I'm on state property.
Good. Get the hell out of my way. Tyrant, right here. Corporal Wells. Look at that. They still blocking the path for people. Y'all can come through. They're just trying to do stuff illegally. Go ahead. It's open to the public. Y'all can come through. They're just trying to illegally do stuff. So y'all are trying to close a public sidewalk now. Unbelievable. Yeah, y'all can go through. They're just trying to close.
Now watch this carefully, because the situation turns from verbal pressure to physical obstruction. Officers begin blocking the sidewalk, restricting movement in a public area. And that's a clear overstep. The cameraman calls it out immediately, pointing out that they are interfering with public access. Meanwhile, civilians are being redirected, confused about whether they can even walk through. This is what happens when authority goes unchecked. It starts affecting everyone, not just the person being confronted. And instead of correcting their behavior, the officers continue doubling down. They argue, they deflect, and they attempt to maintain control of a space that legally remains open to the public.
Close it for no reason.
Okay.
See, they have they have their vehicles blocking it. It's,
We will leave you to your death.
have a wonderful day. Shouldn't block the sidewalk like that.
You shouldn't be open carrying without showing the.
Doesn't matter. You should learn the Delaware State Code plus the Constitution. What does this say? What does this say?
And you shouldn't be
What does this say?
Property.
What does this say? Exactly. You're too ignorant and arrogant to read it. Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, you look at you.
I know the Constitution and I know my rights. Look at you. Look at this guy, y'all. Oh my God. Look, he's twitching and everything. He's so riled up, guys.
Nobody's riled up.
I can see it in your face, man.
Your ride is coming.
Okay, excuse me, I would like to walk through again. Thank you. Look at you. This is unbelievable. Don't know the code, don't know the Constitution, especially this one right here, this fat little piggy right here. Yes, ma'am, referring to you.
Sir, I don't think you understand.
Look, she's even responding. Ma'am, I understand everything I need to. I understand my rights and the rights that you are trying to infringe upon me.
Alright guys, by now it's clear. This situation has completely spiraled. The officers are no longer operating from a place of law, but from frustration and ego. The cameraman continues documenting everything, calling out their actions in real time. He encourages the public to keep using the sidewalk, reinforcing the fact that it remains open. And yet, the officers persist. They question open carry, they question recording, and they continue making claims that simply don't hold up legally. This is what happens when someone with knowledge stands up to authority that lacks it. It exposes every weakness, every misunderstanding, and every unlawful directive.
Hello. Oh, I love the shit. Have a great day. Well, did you have a nice Easter, at least? May I ask you that? Alright, fine.
Outside of 4.
And here's the final takeaway. This is bigger than just one interaction. This is about awareness. This is about understanding your rights so that when moments like this happen, you're not caught off guard. Because as you've seen, even those tasked with enforcing the law can get it wrong. And when they do, the only defense you have is knowledge. That's why documenting, recording, and speaking up matters. Not for conflict, but for accountability. So remember, stay calm, stay informed, and always stand your ground when you know your rights are being challenged. Because at the end of the day, the Constitution only works if the people are willing to uphold it.